Walking towards an old cork oak that has been harvested many times, Senor Miguel interrupts his grandson from playing to remind him of the vast heritage of the tree overshadowing them. Senor Miguel knows what he's talking about. His grandfather was a cork man too. Cork oaks have been in the family for generations, and they're all aware of the importance of the ecosystem in the Montado region. The employment it generates within the local communities is worthy of praise, for it is the best paid agricultural work in the world. The natural landscape it creates is another source of great local pride. As an industry, cork is a driving force for business sectors that are fundamental to the region. Most importantly, agriculture, livestock and tourism. These business opportunities help keep the local communities together, far from the call of big cities. Every 9 years the ritual harvest takes place. Trees must be 25 years old to be harvested for the first time. The bark is peeled without the tree ever being cut, in a manual process that combines both mastery and dedication. Once stripped, the year is marked on the tree, thus scheduling the next harvest 9 years on. This marks the beginning of the long and unique story that is natural cork. The cork oak has been sharing its fruits with mankind for thousands of years, through a relationship that today we would call sustainable, which is just another way of saying respect and balance. Aware of the enormous potential of cork, men have developed many different ways of using this magical substance. From Roman sandals in the 4th century BC to designer shoes in the 21st century, cork has never ceased to surprise us. Cork is, however, most famous for being the best wine bottle sealer. More than 70% of the world's producers choose cork with its unique characteristics, making it the perfect partner for wine. One of the most notable examples goes back to the 17th century, when a French Benedictine monk called Dom Pierre Perignon chose cork to seal his champagne bottles, which are now renowned worldwide. The Montado region's ecosystem offers a unique example of biodiversity. The natural reserve it forms gives refuge to many species of animals and plants, where you will find a variety of animals such as birds, deers, bats and foxes. One may even catch sight of an Iberian lynx or an imperial eagle, two endangered species that still stand a chance of surviving thanks to these serene landscapes. Protected by law for centuries, cork oaks are among the most generous trees nature has created. Their longevity is remarkable. Many of the trees live as long as 300 years. Throughout their life cycle, they play an important role in protecting the environment. Importantly, cork oaks retain carbon dioxide, the main cause of global warming. The Portuguese Montado region alone absorbs over 4 million tons of CO2 per year from the air that we breathe. Trees also regulate water cycles and protect the soils. Their long roots help reduce erosion, which would lead to desertification. Cork follows in the ecological footsteps of its mother tree. As a raw material, it is a symbol of sustainability. It is 100% natural because it comes directly from the tree without any other input. It is also 100% recyclable. After being used as a cork stopper, it can be reused for other very different purposes, even to help fight oil spills. The Portuguese Montado is the region with the largest expanse of cork oaks in the world. There are over 700,000 hectares, about 2 million acres, almost 1/3 of the world's cork oaks, located mainly in the Western Mediterranean region. These forests constitute a very special ecosystem between man, trees, plants and wild animals who have been living together in total harmony for centuries. 20 years after they discovered the unique world of cork, David and his grandfather meet by the tree they planted. Throughout the 22nd century, the young cork tree will contribute to David's projects, whose responsibility now as a researcher is to look for new ways to use cork. This process is becoming a bigger challenge each day, taking into account the number of different forms this substance has already adopted throughout history. Cork stoppers are still the best way to seal a bottle of wine, and they continue to be perfected. Owing to a cellular structure unique in nature, cork is the only sealer that allows wine to age at its best. There are several kinds of corks: large, small, narrow and wide, made out of one piece or granules or discs. Its natural flexibility and innovative production processes produce the best solutions for the specific needs of each type of wine. Cork has always lived up to mankind's imagination. Pieces of eco-design and decoration, interiors of luxury cars, Olympic kayaks, and wind turbine blades are only a few examples of its incredible possibilities. The laboratories that investigate the properties of cork, meeting the most demanding quality standards, are responsible for surprising breakthroughs. Owing to its thermal and acoustic isolation, cork is an essential component of sustainable solutions for the building and transport industries, such as in floors designed for homes or office buildings. Comfort, versatility and cutting-edge design are some of its main features. Each cubic centimetre of cork, as little as 0.06 cubic inches, contains 40 million air cells that absorb vibration and impact. Its remarkable resistance to heat makes it one of the best thermal protectors, having been selected as a key component in NASA space shuttles. Because of its lightness, it is used in aeronautics, where it can easily replace synthetic materials in different components. Be it in frontline applications or in more daily uses, cork always symbolises quality and performance. As a symbol of a culture rich in heritage, of respect for the natural world and of a more innovative future, cork is one of the biggest success stories in the relationship between man and nature. The bold spirit of the former meets the generosity of the latter with a unique sense of balance. Thousands of years ago they embarked upon a common journey. Be it in the original form of tree bark or in its various applications, cork makes it possible to build a truly sustainable world, as long as mankind has the wisdom and the creativity to keep that dream alive. Cork. Culture, nature, future.